It might be 106 outside, but it is officially Christmas in July at Hobby Lobby. I'm sure everybody here knows who is a crafter. Christmas shows up in craft stores starting in about July. So here we are. We are going to go tour what they have out so far. I visited the local Hobby Lobby here in Reno, Nevada, and our store did not have out as much as I thought they would, but as you can tell, the mass ball or globe ornaments they have tons of. These are all shatterproof, as they always are, in just about every color you can imagine. But I'm noticing these turquoise and dark navies are appearing to be really, really hot and popular colors this year. Wow, I'm stumbling over my words. And as you can see from the giant wall of ornaments behind me and this entire wall, these deep dark jewel tones, I love this screen, are going to be really, really hot this year. So if you are a crafter who sells at craft shows, now is the time to start taking notes. I left that little Jesus is the reason for the season ornament, but I feel like we could have DIY'd that. And I noticed that someone has been up to some mischief. There are macarons all over this wall for some bizarre reason, and then there's unicorns all over this one spread out. I'm not really sure what's going on, but they had a very eclectic little selection of non-globe ornaments. I'm not really sure how to say that. They had a few little nativities out if you're doing any little DIYs, but a lot of metallics and overall kind of just a lot of the really basic Christmas style decor, which makes sense. Here's that clip from our opening, and the mass style traditional color ball ornaments are definitely out and about, as are the more traditional style picks. So these are obviously not on sale yet. This pick is $1.99. I do like a lot of the ice detail we're seeing on a lot of the picks this year, and especially with these gold touches and these bright metallics. They remind me a lot of the Rococo style. It's not my personal decor style, but if you like an ultra luxe or an ultra glam style, a lot of the Christmas picks they're already putting out are very much for you. Or if you have a professional styling business or maybe like a wedding floral business, these are really hot trends probably for the next year or so. Again, this is a very Rococo style pick to me. Don't ask me to explain what Rococo means. I learned it from my mom years ago. It's just very European, very... I'm going to have to look up a definition and throw it in the description box below. But anyway, we're moving on. Okay, so as always, though, these picks, once they go on sale, they will be fairly comparable with stores like Walmart and Dollar Tree. But for right now, like, look how expensive this 3 pine cone pick is. It is $6.99, which is a touch of flocking on the ends of it. You could totally DIY that for way, way cheaper if you live somewhere where pine cones are readily available. I do love these poinsettia picks. We saw it in the red. Now we're seeing it in the white. So they brought out a lot of the traditional colors first, and then they brought out this icy winter wonderland theme, again very traditional. This fun ice one is only 99 cents. I was quite surprised by that, because once that hits 40% off, that's actually a really affordable pick. I picked up a bunch of those on clearance last year at Walmart, and I might come back and pick up some of those once they go on sale. Now, they have a lot of these really bright picks. These would be so fun for a classroom tree or a kid's room tree or a doctor's office tree, or just somewhere maybe. I mean, if you love a big punch of color, I think these could be even really fun for a main event tree type thing. And then I saw this. I feel like I've seen this in years past. Maybe this was left over because it was the only one. It was kind of sad, but it was one of those style it and fold it apart pink poinsettias. And they had a few little curly cues from years past, I'm assuming. And then I love that really lifelike sprig of greenery. Now, we are in the ribbon section, and Hobby Lobby doesn't really tend, at least in my experience, to sell out of ribbon, but they have, most of their rolls are 30 feet and they retail for $9.99. Once they hit that 40% off, it is pretty affordable for the amount that you're getting and the quality of the ribbon. I am a big fan of Hobby Lobby ribbon. I do enjoy it quite a bit. It tends to hold up a little bit better than your Dollar Tree ribbons, but at the end of the day, I also tell people you can kind of tell what the discount stores will be bringing out, because they do tend to mock the things that Hobby Lobby and Michael's bring out first. So definitely some unique color palettes going on this year, not just your traditional colors. Even though I do love traditional colors, I love seeing some blues and some animal prints and some of those other fun patterns, but you can never go wrong with a good buffalo check, a good peppermint theme, a good green and white. And of course, I personally love the ranch style, farm style, outdoorsy rustics. So anything with burlap on it immediately has my heart. I love this Christmas tree one. And I'm really excited to come back later in the season and see what else they bring out. And oh my Lord, are they bringing a lot out. Look at all these boxes. Now, here is a find that if you are getting ready to start decorating for fall, you might want to find this now. This is their Buffalo Check polypro mesh ribbon, also known as, oh gosh, what do we call it? Deco mesh. There we go. And that, if you see it, get it while you can. It will sell out if that's part of your style. I do love these flame retardant, very important. $11.99, 9-foot garlands. This is a really good weight of a garland. It has the pliable separated branches, and once that's 40% off, it's actually quite affordable. I do really like this product and I highly recommend it. Now, this is something that maybe they've had in years past and I've just missed it, but you'll see this in the fall version of the video, which will be coming out incredibly soon, probably today, because I filmed it the same day. But I love all these little trucks, and they're these little like plaster of Paris style creations. They're quite heavy, but they're excellent to paint, and I think they'd be such a fun gift to paint for, if you're painting them, maybe for a good friend or neighbor or a family member, and if your kids are painting them, maybe let them team up on a project for grandma and grandpa. Now, I love these little lights, and honestly, I'm going to probably look at something I don't really care about, some beads, but those light ornaments I love. You could honestly put a mini Christmas tree or even your Dollar Tree Christmas Village miniatures inside of those and create like a little scene inside of the light bulb and do a dupe of some of the lights that are more expensive from a Target. I love all those little detail buttons as well, but how cute is this nativity scene? Now, I'm really impressed with the wood cutouts and the price. I believe these are all $6.99 before they hit the 40% off, which we'll likely see in maybe September or October. I'm not sure. Maybe sooner. That one was $4.99. I just noticed that. But these laser wood cutouts are really beautiful, and I think they're beautiful left as is, but I think adding a touch of stain or maybe a touch of paint on top of them would be excellent. And I love this advent calendar. How stunning is that? Now, these little foam trees, I thought were really funny because you can get them a lot cheaper at Dollar Tree, but also so are these red noses. And then what I realized with these pine stems that are $2.99, a lot of people say get the Dollar Tree ones instead, and I think you should get both just for the variety of tying things onto garlands. But I realized those ones have 24, and I think my Dollar Tree ones only have 12 per pack. So thinking back there for a second, those little berry tie-ons, those were new. I've never seen those before, so definitely grab those if you're making garlands. And this ribbon, again, with the burlaps. I love all these tiny ribbons. I love layering this style. Look at this needlepoint style. How cute. Those look like hand-stitched letters. I love layering these on top of larger bows. And if you guys ever need a bow tutorial, I highly recommend Olivia from Olivia's Romantic Homes bow tutorial. I'm also loving all the Christmas fabrics. I have a lot of DIYs planned this year involving fabrics, so I'm going to be giving a little sneak peek as to all the different holiday themed fabrics I'm finding for all the different holidays. But I mean, how cute are so many of these? I love this Grinch one, even though it's not really my style, but I really love this one. How beautiful is that? I even grabbed the number on top so I could look it up on their website. I think I'm going to order an entire bolt of that. Same with this farm one with the little truck and the little bucket wheelbarrow. I thought that was so cute as well. And then I thought this little nativity one for kids would be so beautiful to maybe make a cloth book out of for a baby. Again, ideas. And then I loved this green one. This is very much my color scheme, and I think that that's absolutely beautiful. Now, the last thing that I really went in depth on for their Christmas selection, again, they're only just now bringing it out into the stores, so we'll be making a few more trips into Reno to come see as things continue to hit the shelves. But I love these big paper packs they have, but I was kind of surprised to see there's only 60 sheets per pack. I think it might actually be cheaper to just buy individual pieces of paper from Hobby Lobby, and theirs is already kind of expensive. But they had a few of the different Christmas designs. Here's just a quick sneak peek. Oh my gosh, I'm tripping over my words. A quick sneak peek of all the different big palettes or packages of paper that they have coming out this year. And I think these are great for lunchbox notes for kids, or making Christmas cards with, or helping your kids write a special letter to Santa. Now, this one I previewed in my teacher shop with me, but I like that this was all seasons. I really love buying things that are all seasons, all holidays, and this is just a preview of kind of a better bang for your buck, in my opinion. And then, oh boy, this is the long one. these are all of the different individual sheafs of paper for all the different Christmas and winter holiday designs that I could find. Again, I will remind everyone, not that we need to, I think everyone knows, but Hobby Lobby is a religiously owned store. The people who own it are Christian. I believe they're actually Mormon. I'm not going to swear to it. But you see a lot of Christian insignia all throughout their stores. And I will say my one disappointment, despite them being a Christian-owned business, is that they don't have anything for the other winter holidays of other religions and cultures, which I think is something that they really could benefit by, especially from a paper and crafting standpoint, because I know a lot of people who are buying potentially for classrooms are going to have paper needs outside of just Christmas, snowflakes, and snowmen, even though this multicolor snowflake paper was really cute. I really loved this one. So that's kind of my only qualm. I know people are very divided on whether or not to shop at Hobby Lobby, and I'm not really here to comment on that. There's a lot of other craft store options that I also visit and are way closer to me, but I will say that is something that I do find quite surprising, that they don't offer more for people who celebrate Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or any of the other religious holidays that occur in the months of December and January. So, yeah, if anyone knows anyone at corporate Hobby Lobby, could you guys get some paper with maybe some like Stars of David or some dreidels or some menorahs or some of the fun other colors for Kwanzaa? I'm not educated enough to really know what I should be looking for, but anywho, thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.